watching my stream, first of all, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Second, my Omad is an acronym that stands for 1 meal a day, and I've been doing Omad fasting for more than 5 years now, which means I eat only 1 time per day and fast about at least 23 hours per day without hunger. So the way that I do Omad fasting, I don't go around being hungry. I don't struggle with hunger pains when fasting. Not a minute of hunger fasting. I wake up in the morning, don't eat breakfast, don't eat lunch, don't eat in the afternoon. I eat 1 time per day at the end of the day, and I don't have a minute of hunger while fasting. And I have maintained good energy and athletic performance. So don't be deceived into thinking that it's impossible to fast more than 20 hours per day and do Omad keto without being hungry and tired. Okay, I'm living proof that that's not the case. So, how I do Omad fasting, my Omad meals are typically tripartite, meaning 3-part. So there's 3 parts to my Omad meal. There's the main part, the cooked food, okay, plate bowl, cooked food, more or less all. So the food itself, the home cooked meal, is one part of the Omad meal, one of the 3 parts. There's a Supershake and there's a grad post-meal supplements. So the grad post-meal supplements one a big amount of supplements, all the supplements I take after I finish eating. So I like to add the Supershake. So there's a home cooked meal, Supershake, protein Supershake, and post-meal supplements. I meal prep for my Omad meals and how I typically do this, I make 2/3 of the meal prep. So the last third is cooking the meal, home cooking a meal. And I like to do meal prep, 2/3 of the meal prep, by loading up the post-meal supplements and by making the Supershake. And you get to see that in the slicer, the meal prep, 2/3 of the meal prep, making the Supershake and loading up the post-meal supplements. So here we go. Let's begin with the grand post-meal supplements. I will use this container for the grand post-meal supplement dose. I have my big box of supplements here. Put that on pause. Omega-3 fish oil. 3 capsules, omega-3 fish oil. Niacinamide, vitamin B3. 3 capsules remaining. That's 1,500 milligrams of niacinamide, vitamin B3. Now, that's not all. I have an open can of niacin. There's different forms of niacin. There's nicotinic acid, flush type niacin, which will induce a niacin flush. One of the effects of a nicotinic acid niacin flush is vasodilation, which leads to enhanced blood flow, circulation. And it's part of what I've been teaching when I teach people effective detoxification, the niacin boosted detox. Now that's a video for another topic. This is flush-free niacin. Niacin that doesn't make you warm. When I talk to my wife sometimes, Mike's a success case patient. She's an outpatient. And I'm both in and honest about this talk. So I've been all like, why don't my sister job? Here's the thing. So my wife, I wanted to the Lord. And when I met her, she was struggling with serious allergy problems. And she credits me with her being cured to 99% of her allergies. And what I get her to do, daily titration of bowel tolerance with vitamin C, more than 10 grams per day, and frequent vitamin C detox flushes. And I got on some other supplements, B complex, magnesium, D3, K2, so on and so forth. And as always, teaching her the importance of reducing sugar intake. So work together to eat less sugar. And she reports being 99% cured of her allergies, and she looks and feels good. So anyway, my Omad meals, I do Omad fasting, and apparently you don't have to eat all the time. So the way that I've been doing Omad fasting, the way that I do it, consistent. I didn't start this yesterday. I've been doing it for 5 years or so, approximately 5 years. And I eat only 1 time per day, which means I fast more than 23 hours. I don't have a minute of hunger in the day I'm fasting, and I have extraordinary energy, athletic performance, mental, physical performance. So I'm living proof that it's possible to eat 1 time per day without being tired or without being hungry all the time. So my Omad meals are tripartite, 3-part. There's a home cooked meal, there's a super shake, and there's a grand portion with also supplements. And this is 2/3 of the meal prep for my 3-part Omad meal. Making the super shake and loading up the grand portion with also supplements. So niacinamide is the type of niacin I put in there. It's flush-free niacin. Nicotinic acid, flush type niacin, will give you a niacin flush, which basically means you have a flushing response. You feel a heat sensation in your face. You'll see enhanced vasodilation, which means your blood vessels will enlarge. A vasoconstrictor is something that shrinks your blood vessels. A vasodilator is something that enlarges your blood vessels. So short term, a niacin flush will give you better blood flow, better circulation, and one of the visual effects of a niacin flush is if I get a niacin flush, look myself in the mirror, there's like a forehead vein here that due to the vasodilation effect pops out, looks like a garden hose. So let's get back to it. Niacin, 1500 milligrams of niacin. Niacinamide is what I put in there. And I'm going to open a fresh can. Hold on, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I didn't put it more. So everything takes longer typically when I make a video doing it. If that's taking the morning supplements and make a super shake, it's faster when I don't make a video. So another 1500 milligrams, so totaling 3000 milligrams, 3 grams niacinamide for my grand post-menopausal supplements. And if you watch this video, it's not that what I'm saying that I'm taking is for sure going to be as much as you need. People have individual needs of vitamins and supplements. I can teach people how much, at least as much of this and that. But I do believe that due to my autism and ADHD, I have a higher requirement of niacinamide than other people. So that's 3 grams of niacin. So 3 omega-3 fish oil capsules, 3 grams of niacin. That's one. NAC, N-acetylcysteine. And the post-meal dose is bigger than the post-wake-up dose. So since I fast and I don't eat breakfast, I take a grand post-wake-up dose of supplements, a big dose of supplements at the start of the day. And what I figured out is I can raise the amount of certain vitamins that I can take on a near empty stomach by buffering it with fat. So taking a few capsules of vitamin E soft gels or a vitamin D3 supplement that comes with fat or omega-3 fish oil, that will buffer the supplements. If I took 2.5 grams of niacinamide on an empty stomach in the morning, just washed down with water, I wouldn't be surprised I got nauseous or a little bit stomach issues. But putting some omega-3 fish oil in my stomach and then taking all these supplements, that helps. So NAC, N-acetylcysteine. There's 600 milligrams of NAC, N-acetylcysteine per capsule, and I'm putting 3 of them in here. 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 omega-3 fish oil capsules, 3 grams of niacinamide, and 3 N-acetylcysteine capsules, totaling 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 1800 milligrams of NAC, N-acetylcysteine. Next, probiotics. I store this in the fridge, so part of the prep for the meal prep video is getting all the stuff in here. This is probiotic bacteria, and I store this in the fridge, typically. So 3 capsules of probiotics. Ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is an adaptogen. Adaptogens lower cortisol, the stress hormone. And I do believe the studies when people talk about ashwagandha raising your testosterone, I do believe that. And one of the ways that, without looking into what the study is saying, I know that high cortisol can lead to decreased testosterone levels in a man. And I know that ashwagandha is an adapted and the lowest cortisol, the stress hormone. So one of the ways, not necessarily the only way, that ashwagandha can raise your testosterone, protect you from a decline, is to reduce cortisol. So if you have stress, a lot of stress, high cortisol, that can lead to low T. So ashwagandha lowers cortisol, and since high cortisol leads to low T, ashwagandha helps keep your cortisol levels down. So ashwagandha is one of my favorite supplements. I took a break actually taking ashwagandha. It was like a week or 2 weeks where I didn't take ashwagandha. I've seen some claims that ashwagandha can lead to like emotional blunting and people feeling like they're not as emotional or something like this. Well, that can be a benefit. So you don't have to worry about it, especially people taking modest amount, like the RDA people or people who take all the supplements according to the bottle. Don't have to be concerned about that. But people have like super high stress, don't take ashwagandha, take a lot long term. Possibly it can be a little bit more blunted emotionally, and a lot less anxious. Okay, so for a lot of people it'd be worth it. So anyway, ashwagandha, 2 capsules ashwagandha. There's 400 milligrams ashwagandha per capsule. As a matter of fact, I'm doing 3 today. Vitamin D, D3. You want to take vitamin D3 with K2. So either you buy a vitamin D3 supplement that is marketed as D3 and K2, D3 plus K2, or do what I did this month. You buy D3 standalone and K2 standalone, and you take both of them together. Vitamin K2 enhances D3 absorption, which means you're absorbing more, and your body has the least time utilizing D3 that you're taking if you take with K2 than without. This is ALA, alpha-lipoic acid, antioxidant. I'm putting 3 in there. Everything I've been teaching really boils down to reducing, mitigating oxidative stress and inflammation in a human body. And that's what it boils down to, help improving people's mental, physical health and performance. Lowering, reducing oxidative stress, inflammation. So if you notice my protocol, less sugar. What is sugar? Inflammatory, causes oxidative stress. What is vitamin C? Anti-inflammatory, reduces oxidative stress. Detox your life, stop using all these highly cleaner products, part of my protocol. Oh, you mean the chemical toxins that are inducing oxidative stress, inflammation? Yeah, and get on the list of supplements, and a lot of supplements that I take are antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. Vitamin C, NAC, ALA, so on and so forth. I didn't buy vitamin E this month. Garlic tablets. Garlic contains allicin. 4, 5, 6 garlic tablets. Each tablet contains 1 milligram of allicin. So one of those tablets contains roughly as much allicin as 1 piece of garlic. This is a supplement called Buckthorn Balance. Kind of experimental. The reason I bought it is they had on a super discount on the website. So it's like discounts, specials, and sometimes they have a supplement. I look at it and wow, it's like very cheap, and it's this, and it's something that I don't normally buy, but it's so cheap, so it's hard to not buy it. Buckthorn Balance. It has vitamin A, E. Yeah, so it has vitamin E. Buckthorn oil, omega 7, 9, 6, 3. Pretty few there too. There's another supplement that was on the sale, Testo Balance. That's another thing. You're better off listening to me if you're looking for supplements for your testosterone. Don't fall for these scams that I see sometimes where they sell some supplement, it's like Testo, and if you look at the ingredients, it has magnesium, some ascorbic acid, this and that. Well, you can buy them standalone. or at least buy them on a discount website like Top Formula if you're in Sweden, because a lot of it's like low amounts. So this combo supplements like magnesium, maybe some ascorbic acid, this and that. Where on the same website you could buy vitamin C standalone, magnesium standalone, and take them together, and you're getting per milligram amount of all these ingredients a lot lower price. Then you need to have a certain amount of magnesium, of this and that for the effect. And your combo supplement, you're gonna have to take a lot. So anyway, support that's Baxter Balance 3 capsules. Testo Balance. This actually was cheap on the website. And what does it contain? Magnesium, 250 milligrams. So this is a supplement called Testo Balance, which means it's marketed for men's testosterone levels. And if you look at the ingredients, it's a combo supplement. Magnesium. Oh, you mean like the magnesium I've been buying on the website? So if it doesn't say Testo on the bottle, this is 400 milligrams. No. This is here, 375 milligrams of magnesium per capsule and 6 milligrams of vitamin B6. So this Testo supplement has 250 milligrams of magnesium and 10 milligrams of B6. So it doesn't have to say for testosterone on it, because I already know it's like all of these supplements are already on my list. So magnesium 250 milligrams, B6 10 milligrams, zinc. I take 3 B complex tablets from Top Formula per day. Each of them have 10 milligrams of zinc. See, buck something, black pepper extract 10 milligrams, piperine, which is in the ashwagandha supplement. So I'm not saying it sucks, but it's like it doesn't have to be a supplement that tells you the water for testosterone, like anti-aging. A lot of supplements have unmarketed effects, and it doesn't have to be that it's marketed as a testosterone supplement for it to raise testosterone. And I do believe that this my protocol recommendations has more of a testosterone boosting effect than Greg Doucette's terkestrone, okay? Meaning recommending people take magnesium, the B complex, vitamin C, A, all the other supplements. It's going to have a more of an effect to protect your testosterone. Raise your testosterone if it's low naturally, protect yourself from decline if you're the rare person that already has like optimal levels and near optimal levels. So yeah, anyway, let's finish up with magnesium, the first third, B complex. This is the B complex supplement. It contains ingredients: thiamine B1, riboflavin B2, niacin 48 milligrams, and contrasted to the 500 milligrams niacinamide per capsule, and this is from the same company. So people that are not suffering from niacinamide would at least get a little bit of niacin from taking this B complex, sub 50 milligram amount. Pantothenic acid, vitamin B6, folic acid, iodine, B12, zinc, inositol, PABA. So for a lot of supplements, you want to buy the pure and solo ingredient supplements, because let's say I wanted to get 500 milligrams niacinamide per day. Like somebody watches my videos, and I tell people get at least 500 milligrams niacinamide per day, which is a common strength for niacin supplements. If you search niacin, a lot of them on Amazon will be 500 milligrams per capsule tablet. Now if somebody's like, well, my B complex, and that's a common problem to see people taking multivitamins, like niacinamide is good for you. Oh, well, my multivitamin has, yeah, how much? Like 12 milligrams or something. So if somebody would hear my video and recommend, yeah, get at least if you're an adult 500 milligrams of niacinamide per day, not less. And they've checked it, my B complex has niacinamide 48 milligrams. Let's say 50, okay, you need 10 of these tablets. Now you would also get all these other things. So it's for mega dosing, a certain thing where you have a high milligram need or desire, I want high dose niacin, at least 500 milligrams per day. The best thing is to get niacinamide pure, but it's 500 milligrams per capsule, rather rely on like a multivitamin and trying to be stupid. Like I'm taking 10 multivitamins and combine, I'm getting this much niacinamide because that's one of the ingredients. But you're also getting too much iron and calcium that is in the supplement, which is something that most people are too high on. Most people have too much iron and calcium. Multi-enzyme complex. 3 capsules. So yeah, these supplements come from Top Formula, and they don't pay me to talk about the supplements. I don't get a discount or anything, but I don't have a problem with referencing or even recommending brands and products and supplement stores that I'm using. As a matter of fact, if me talking about them has to stay in business, get some extra buys from Swedish people, I mean, I'd rather have them stay in business. I can keep my cheap supplements over there. So, okay, that's the grand post-meal dose of supplements. Next up, will be making the Supershake. This is a glass bottle with filtered water in it. This is the protein powder, which also comes from Top Formula. And this is the only protein powder I found on the website that's up to my standards. It is unsweetened, it's natural, no sweeteners, no sugar, no colorants. It's just plain protein powder. And end up being a vegan one. When you look at everything they have, they're the only one that's up to my standards that shall not have this, can't have this, and that, was the vegan one. And it's 62% potato protein sourced from potatoes. There's 21% protein sourced from peas, and hemp protein 5.2%, and then there's immune fiber. So let's start with protein powder. No final required. But I'm not too concerned about spinning it with another table. I mean, the bathroom is easy to install before the shower. I would like it, maybe I'll send custom mail for the feedback. I would recommend the class. I would like if they had the same protein powder with a higher gram amount, like a kilo, 1,000 grams a kilo, because this is what, 750 grams. So if you want to use a lot of it, you run out before a full month. You make a protein shake per day and you use a lot of this powder, you run out before a month. So I would love if they would have one with a kilo in it, a big pack or something like this, extra, something like that. So, next up, 7 Health Organic Superfood Blend. I bought different powders. I like to put a greens powder in my super shakes that has chlorella and spirulina in it. And I bought different brands. I bought on the Top Formula's website. They have their own, Top Formula as a supplement store, and they have their own line of supplements, like Top Formula's niacinamide, but they also carry competitors, like bigger brands on their website, and they end up being more expensive. So anyway, this is, I sourced it from Amazon actually. Organic greens, organic superfood blend. 7 Health WholeFoods.com super greens. The finest whole foods. And it contains spirulina, boulder grass, chlorella, and wheatgrass. Organic powder. Chlorella and spirulina can help you to detox chelate heavy metals out of your body, as well as coriander cilantro. I made videos teaching that at length before on detoxification. Nobody should get on a collection for it, but also pour the bottle of high dose like dogs and dogs have a therapy. Vitamin E, vitamin C. Most important, vitamin C, vitamin D. You shouldn't go into the chelate unless you're supporting your body with ascorbic acid and other antioxidants. This is coconut cream. The deep state of the mass is weak. That's why most of you are eating mentally, physically, so most of you are eating high sugar diet, getting some gram amounts of vitamin C per day, using this toxic chemical target, hydrogen cleaning products, is because they want you dumb, and you're dumb enough to fall for the agenda and stay on the lifestyle that your enemy wants to weak and destroy. That's what you need to do. A lot of my trackers, they have a lot of experience with this. Yeah. So people have a green thumb. I can also do. And I'm washing my hands with natural alcohol, not the anti-response or poison stuff that you do. You meet most guys that have diabetes in the 20s and are not with a six-pack. They don't have superhuman medical. Yes. So that concludes the grand post-meal dose of supplements and Supershake making. That is the end of the meal plan from Omad Mealprep. 2/3 loading up the grand post-meal dose of supplements and making the Supershake. With the little butter.